Good afternoon. It's Vanessa Baker here with more live crafting. I join you every week on a Thursday at 1:30. So this week, not much to report, just that this weekend on Saturday, I'm going to be at the Pukekohe Christmas Fair. That's on Saturday at the Pukekohe Showgrounds from 10 till 4. So it'd be great if you're local, or even if you're not, pop down from Auckland and come and visit the fair. I'm just going to turn the camera around. And please, today, you might have to excuse the bit of wind. It's a very windy day here. So my little cabin might get shaken around a wee bit. I'm just checking that I am live. Oh, and I have sound. Excellent. Right, all good to go. So today I thought that we would look at some tags. Just position that camera. So Christmas, with lots of gift giving, we often need tags for our gifts, and they're a fun way to make they're like little mini cards. You can decorate them any way you like. What I've got here today is the Decorative Trees bundle. So we've got the Decorative Trees stamp set and then the dies. And the dies are really interesting. They've got lots of intricate die cuts for the trees, as well as an outline one. And we're going to use a few different things from in here. And it's actually got 2 sheets of dies. It's quite a big die set. So you see there's lots of options. Here we go. For doing all sorts of different trees. And I've tried to use every one, I think, on my samples today to give you a bit of an overview of this set. So just tuck that in there. And then the other thing I've used is the tag is from Greetings of the Season Dies. You've got this lovely big tag here. And when you die cut that, it also makes the hole to put your ribbon through. So this has been a really well-used set this Christmas. Making all sorts of tags on cards and gift tags. Excuse me. Okay, so I might start with this one in the middle. So this was the idea I had, was making the Christmas tree. Oops, losing my baubles. So this is the Christmas tree just die cut. So that's your outline die. And there's one stamp in the set that does, so you've got one that does the outline. I actually haven't used that one. But you've also got this one that gives you this beautiful leaf detail. And so what I thought, I was going to use just this plain one. And then I thought, no, I should actually stamp that one and cut it out for you. So the one I'm looking for is this one here, which is going to cut that outline out. So I've got you can do it the other way. I could have stamped on here, but I just wanted to show you the stamp first, and then I'll just line that up about like that, and I'll run it through my machine just to show you the whole process. Oh, a bit cramped here. Things all over my table. Like I say, I've got this market, so I'm busy making things. It's always hard to know how many of everything you need when you go to a market. And I haven't actually done a market for, I think, since before COVID, so it's at least 4 years. Okay, so that's our outline of our stamped one done. Put that one to the side, and I think I'll just see how it looks. I think I'll use that with my little layover over the top. Yes, I like that. Okay, and the other thing you can do with this particular one, some of the others I'm going to stamp on the actual tag, but this one you could also emboss the back of the tag, and that just gives you another element. But I've already put my ribbon through, so I'm just going to leave it for today's example. Now this one is a die from the set. It actually sits inside of the one I just used. I'll just pop that back on there. So this one here cuts out this little shape. And what I've done with all of these intricate ones is I've put them on adhesive sheet. So you get your card you're going to use, you put the adhesive sheet on the back, and it's like double-sided sticky. So when you stick it, in fact, I'll show you. Hold on. I've got a little piece here. Actually, I've got a skinny bit here. So it comes on a sheet like this, and each that you can't probably see on here, but they're in strips, and each strip is 2 inches wide. So you can cut it like that, or you can use a bigger piece. Just pop that back in there. Here's one that I cut to a wider width. So there's the gap. That's where the 2 inches is, and then I've got another 1/2 inch, I guess. But I'll just show you with this little piece. When you pull it apart, and it can be a little bit tricky to pull apart, just to get it started. Come on. Probably could use a tool. Just had to put a new blade in my little craft knife, so it would play up on the one time I'm showing everyone. Okay, it was going better. Okay, so now I've got that started. As you peel, you can see which side the glue is on. See how there's just a little fold of glue there, and this side is smooth. So that's the gluey side. So I would put that down on the back of my card. So if I'm doing gold or something like that, then you put it on the back. And I'm just going to cut that other piece off because I can keep that. I'll use that on something else. Those little bits are quite handy for stars and things. So that's now on there. Then I would do my die cutting. So whatever shape you're cutting. And once you've cut it, so like on this one, I now have that adhesive on the back. And I'm ready to stick it on my tree. So again, you just need to get it started, but once it's die cut, it is easier to find the end. And see, I'm just going to peel that off like that. And then I can just attach it. And so there's no sort of running around with glue on little skinny tiny pieces. And it's just like that, it's attached and ready to go on my tag. So I'm going to use dimensionals, of course. And I just use lots of dimensionals. I don't want my things to fall off. Okay, so I'm just going to go for the middle of the tag, my tree, and then I've got Happy Christmas that I've already pre-done, and that I'm just going to put across. So I might put a dimensional on just on the H side of that because it's going to overhang. And then on the side that's going to go on the tree, I'll just put a little dot of glue. Oh, now the glue's not going to work. I was going to say I was using it this morning, but I haven't actually been using this. Come on. I do have a pin handy. Sometimes it just gets a little clogged. I think I may have left the lid off a little while. Yeah, there's a long string of dried glue in there. Okay. Note to self, always put the lid back on. Okay. So they're happy, and I'm going to put it on an angle, I think. And then Christmas is probably going to go mainly just on the tree. Just figure out where I want it exactly. I might go there. So I'll put a dimensional under that S end. And then just glue on that part. And I'll do it about there. So quite easy, but quite effective for a little tag. And then there are some stamps with to and from. I'm trying to think. I think they were in the reindeer set. I got them here. No, I haven't got them here. Oh, no, it was in this set. In the greetings of the season, you've got a to and from, so you can stamp that on the back, or you can just write to and from and put your message on the back. Really cute and effective. And now, the next one we'll do is one where I'm going to stamp. Now my glue is oozing. Now I've got it started. I'm going to put the lid on. Okay. So this one here, I had the idea of stamping a little greeting on the actual tag. So I'm doing pool party on pool party. And this one says, "Oh, Christmas tree," which is appropriate because we're using a Christmas tree. And now this time, so I have used the die that makes the shape with the dots, as you can see here. And then I've used one of the intricate dies. This is a sort of a swirly one in gold, but you'll see that they're different sizes. And I thought, how am I meant to use that? That doesn't work. So I thought there's no die that does the outline of this size. But what I think I'll do is I'm just going to stick it on, and then I'm just going to trim the excess off. So again, I've put the adhesive sheet on here ready. It might be better at the top. There we go. It's easier. Pull that off. And then I think holding it by the edges is probably the way to go. Don't want to get your fingers all over it. And then I've just got to line it up with the outline of this white one with the holes. Like that. And then I thought, yeah, I'll just follow that gold one around with my snips. And just snip it to size. And then I'm going to put that on dimensionals. I think I want to use small ones because there's the holes and there's little bits of swirly going on. So you might just see the dimensionals through if you're really, really picky, but I think it's fine. The eye will be distracted by the gold swirly things and you won't see them. Right, so we're just going to put that on about there. Yeah, so there's another cute little tag. So easy to do. Okay, this one here is using a die that, just put that back on there. It keeps coming off. I think I took it off and then, no, I don't want to use it yet, and now it's not sticking properly. Okay, so I've got a plain one underneath, a plain tree, and then I've used this one with the sort of, what would you call that? Not sure what pattern you call that. It's got these sort of squares cut out. Reminds me a little bit of the plaid 3D embossing folder, that sort of look. So again, I've got my adhesive sheet on here, so we'll just pull that off. And this one I did end up these little bits stuck underneath, so I'll just pull those off as well. I actually did that one totally the wrong way. I forgot the adhesive sheet and then I had to try and add it in. So I've ended up with these little pieces stuck on glue. Let's get rid of those. You won't have this problem. Just don't want them stuck under there because there'll be a lump. I should just have die cut it. But you know, you always think, oh no, I can fix it. Okay. Right, so like we did before, I'm just holding the edges. This time it's the full length. So the main thing with this one is to get it straight because we've got the little bit of trunk at the bottom. If I line up the top and the bottom, everything else should fit. There we go. So that one's just a tone on tone, but I think it's really nice with that texture with the die cut pattern. And I can just see another little white doodah there. Take that off. And then this time I thought I would use another die from the set, this little one here. Well, there's four actually, four little dies. And they make the tinsel to go across the tree. So again, I've put the adhesive sheet on these tiny little pieces. Just makes it so much easier. You don't end up with gluey fingers. That didn't pull off properly, or it's pulled off too much. Okay, so I'm going to have to use the glue on that one. I don't know what happened there. Pop that on. And actually I might lay these out and see exactly where I'm going to put them, just to be sure that they work out. Can you hear that rain? Goodness me, it's got quite heavy. So I'm wondering if that one needs to be up like that, and on the other side like that, and then like from there down to there, and then from there across. Okay, so we'll do this one next. Okay, this one is sticky, so it worked that time. And which way did I have it? This way. Sort of like that. You can do these any way you like. You can have them going more straight across. And see, that time it stopped because there was a join in the adhesive sheet. So then you just pull the next part off. Not quite. About there. And I'm going to just chop that piece off that's hanging over the edge. And I'll line it up this side. Sure it reaches right across. Like that. And then I'll just remove that little bit that's overhanging the edge. Okay. Yeah, cute. And then there are little baubles as well in the set. So again, I've put the adhesive sheet and just going to put 3 little baubles hanging as well. You could, of course, put these on dimensionals alternatively. I want that to sort of hang underneath. Actually, what would be useful is take your pick tool and I could just attach and then just have that hanging down. They are quite small, these little baubles, but oh so cute. Okay, oh, I really like that. So, dimensionals again. I've just got those small ones handy, but you can use a mixture of large ones and small ones. And this tree is taking up the whole tag. So again, I've done a little, may your days be merry. Oh yeah, this is going to be tricky. I might have to go right up there and into here for my words, because I don't want to cover up my beautiful decorations on my tree. So again, I'm just putting the dimensional where it's going to be overhanging the tree, and glue for the part that touches the tree. Which I could go over like that, couldn't I? That kind of works. And I could also cut these dimensionals in half, because this one is feeling a little bit skinnier. Make sure I've got the right end. And then a tiny bit on this end. And use that other piece later. So I've just got a gap there where it's going to go over the tree. May your days be merry. Yeah, there's our third tag done. Right, next one is another intricate one where it's got holly. I don't know if you can tell, it's got little holly leaves die cut into the shape, which is kind of cute. And so I've cut a larger tree just in plain white. Peel my backing off. It's quite a good sticky. It doesn't lose its adhesiveness when you stick it. You know, I stick it to my finger while I'm lining it up. Okay, I've got the top. Now I'm just going to unstick it carefully because it is quite intricate. Okay. And then I'm just going to trim away. And it is flush around the sides, so I'm cutting it just up to that green line. Okay, now this one is going to have words at the bottom. And I've got Season's Greetings, and I'm stamping that in Mossy Meadow. Lovely. And the tag itself is made from soft sea foam, which is a really pretty green. Okay, now this one has a little star. The star I haven't done with adhesive sheet because some of the star will overhang. So when I put that on, I've got some of it on the top of the tree, but a lot of it is overhanging. So I'm going to attach that just with a little dot of glue. So I'll put the glue on my tree. And then pop the star up there. And I'm going to put a little piece of dimensional underneath the star as well. Oh, I could use that. If that would fit. I don't think I want the black. That's the only thing. I'll use the white. I'll do a skinny bit of white. To go up there and just support that star. Oops, stick to me. Oh, a little piece of glue there. Just enough room between the hole and the words for that one. So that one is kind of cute. There's little holly leaves and berries. And the last one I've got is using another one of the intricate dies. It's kind of like stripes and dots. So this time I'm mounting it on a piece of gold foil. So you'll see that lovely gold coming through. We'll take the adhesive sheet off. And again, I've just got little bits, because of all these little dots in here, just got little dots that are left behind. So I'll just get rid of those. It's quite hard to, so it is a bit more tricky, this one, because of those dots and the stripes. When I was removing the pieces from in between, it was lifting up the adhesive a bit. But it doesn't take much to clear them out of the way. And I think if I'd been doing it all in one go, it would have been easier. But I was trying to leave the adhesive on there until my video. Okay. So again, I'm going to line up the top and bottom. And then that should just all meet up. Perfect. A little bit of a squeeze, make that adhesive stick. And again, I've chosen to do a plain background on this one. And I think it helps just to have a plain background and let the tree and the gold shimmer do all the talking. Right, onto our tag. come down a wee bit because I've got the words stuck on this time. So I've got May Your Days Be Merry again. So we could do sort of what we did last time, although there's less to worry about covering up this time. I think it's kind of nice to have it kind of off the edge. I could have it down further, maybe down there. It's quite nice. So we'll put one under this side. Oops. And one on the other side. And that last bit under the Mary on this end. I think it was about there. Yeah, cute. So that is 5 different tags, excuse me, made using the 5 different patterns from the Decorative Trees. Actually, there is one more pattern that we didn't use, but I'm using it on, excuse me, on the weekend. This one has sort of like a snowflake pattern. I just realized I didn't actually use it here, but I will show you what I'm using it on. I've done my Christmas sampler. This is an annual project that my lovely ladies enjoy doing. So I've just got this ready for Sunday. For my first class is fully booked for Sunday, and then I've got another date which is the, oh, now I can't remember. One moment. It is 1st of December, Sunday the 1st. We're doing this class again, this time at my place in Aka Aka, and there are seats available for that one. So that's showing there the snowflake pattern on the tree. So that was my idea, is to show other ways of using the same stamps and dies. So that's my Christmas sampler. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the tags and can see how you could use these stamps and dies to make your own tags for Christmas. And I thought I would just also show you some other ones that I've made for the market. So there's 2 different ones. These are a little bundle of reindeer tags. I've done the reindeer in different colours. So you get 3 in a bundle, and it's a double tag. So the to and from is on the inside. Because I embossed on here, I thought it was too hard to write. So I've created the second tag for the writing. So those are going to be available at the market. And also at the market, you can make your own tags. So I have these examples. They're basically all the same. I did add a little bit of red to that one, which the pen will be there if you want to do that, but it is a little bit fiddly. But yes, you can come along to my stall and actually make a tag to use for your Christmas decoration and have a go at stamping. So there's stamping the house and punching it out, and stamping the Merry Christmas and punching out the little heart. So yeah, you can have a go at that for $2 on the day at the market. So I hope you've enjoyed my little Christmas tag making today, and have got some ideas for your Christmas tags. And I'll see you again next week.